Hello everyone, it's Yvonne from the Aussie Goddess to do your weekly reading for the 24th to the 2nd of March, and this is the reading for Aries. Aries, thank you very much for joining my channel. I'm going to use the Angel Tarot for this reading. It's funny because sometimes I rely on the more traditional tarot to read because there's so much information in the cards, but you know what, sometimes it's lovely just to sit back and rely more on your intuition. The messages come through very differently when you don't have a lot of information in the cards, like on the pictures. So, alrighty, let's have a look what's happening to you for the next week. We do have the King of Air coming out here. So this represents the air signs here. The King of Air is a person who uses their intuition, their logic over their intuition. They're very sort of they can be extremely good with the words they speak and may work in a profession where it requires them to be very direct with their words. Behind this you have the High Priestess and the Ace of Fire. So there's a brand new passionate start coming in here for you. Your intuition's on point. You're probably already feeling this and understanding it's on its way. So could be with an air sign, but we'll have a look at your reading and see. Alrighty, so Six of Pentacles coming up first. Now the Six of Pentacles talks of having equal give and take in a relationship, understanding that what you invest you get back here. It's funny because this came up in the Capricorn reading as well, so you may be dealing with Capricorn, but it's about understanding that to get what you want out of a relationship, it's not always investing everything you have. It's about understanding what the other person's putting into the relationship. This can also be about equal give and take of money too, making sure you're not giving too much money to someone. We do have the Four of Wands coming out here. So the Four of Wands talks about stability, marriage, having commitment here. It's about being really happy in your home sort of thing. Ten of Wands coming out here. I feel like I'm doing the Capricorn reading again. The Ten of Wands is a card of it's like the end of a cycle here. You've been carrying a lot of weight for a really long time, and it's about now being able to release those burdens and move forward. Seven of Cups. So this is about having a lot of choice, living in an illusion, not being able to make your mind up which way to go. Eight of Cups, so walking away from something that no longer serves you. Looking for something that has more emotional input. Okay, so you could be, this is you, of course. This is a fire sign, so it's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is about having a very fiery nature, very passionate about something that you're doing, but it's also about having good leadership qualities, being very charismatic, being great to look at. And then we have the Ten of Pentacles here. So this is also about coming to the end of some sort of cycle here, but being financially sort of in a place where you want to be. It's sort of like a really nice ending in a way, because it's sort of like you're in the right place here. You have an abundance here, whether that's happiness, love, money. You're feeling quite abundant in yourself here. Okay, so Five of Pentacles coming out here. Now the Five of Pentacles does talk about it does talk about feeling spiritually low, feeling a little bit empty. So I'm just trying to get the energy here because it's sort of two conflicting cards here. We do have the Lovers here. And this is a card of a relationship that's divinely guided. There's an angel on this, you can see it very clearly. It's a relationship that's been sort of decided by the fates or spirit or universe, however you think about it. But this is a relationship that has been decided long before you came here. And we do have the Five of Cups here. And this is a little bit about crying over spilt milk. It's sort of like looking back and sort of seeing what you've missed out on. Things not turning out the way you wanted them to here. Okay, let's give you a bit of a recap here. Yeah, see, this is about something moving forward here, something that you wanted to move forward on. For some unknown reason, you really felt comfortable with something. You were ready to move forward on, but now you've sort of got there. You're realizing there's no equal give and take in this. Okay, so it's like you got something you wanted. You've gone into some sort of situation, relationship, whatever, thinking this was going to bring you a lot of happiness or a lot of joy here. But you've realized now you've got there that this is just a burden. It's not what you expected it to be. It's like you came into this feeling sort of really very confident and comfortable with this relationship. But now you're there. It's like the other person, you're feeling very spiritually depleted here. So it's like this isn't offering you what you thought. You keep looking back thinking, what happened? Because when I went into this, everything seemed so incredibly wonderful. And yet here I am now, feeling like it just hasn't worked out the way I thought it was going to. So this Seven of Cups here is about illusion. It's about, or delusion. It's about expecting something to turn out a certain way because of this investment you've made in it, but it hasn't worked that way. So now you're really confused about how to back out of this, how to get out of this, and you're trying. The thing is, at the moment, you're still going back to how it was, trying to recreate what you had in the beginning. You're trying to bring back what you thought this should be, and it's not happening here. So there's a walking away of things that no longer serve you here. You're feeling very, very spiritually depleted by this situation. The Lovers is here, which is quite interesting because the rest of the relationship stuff tells me you're walking away. But I'm wondering if you're moving towards something else. There was a feeling of that, I think, in the What's Cracking reading today, where you're sort of trusting now that this isn't the right thing for you, but knowing that the right thing is there for you if you will move forward. Like really getting that you have maybe made a wrong choice in what you've done here, but understanding now that you need to move forward and away from this. So you've been looking for something, a brand new passionate start, and I think you've achieved that here. I think that you thought that you had something really wonderful, but it hasn't really satisfied you. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that this is a matter of you've got what you wanted, but it's not satisfying you at soul level. Oh, I think that's what it is here. So you may have got some. It's that whole thing of getting what you wanted, but then realizing it wasn't what you needed. That type of thing, feeling. Okay, so the card that's come out for you is the Ten of Thought. And it says a situation that's been troubling you has come to an end and you can breathe a sigh of relief. With the challenging times behind you, you can now move on. It's important to fully let go at this juncture. Someone in your life may now finally be free of his or her addictions or codependency issues. So maybe you've realised something here about yourself. Maybe you're understanding that what you want is this relationship, but what you keep picking up is something that looks really good when you start, but really doesn't come out this way here. It's like you see it as fiery, passionate. It probably has all that, but it fizzles out really quickly. And now you're feeling a bit sad, looking back, trying to work out what happened again. But you're cycling. Thanks, Aries.